Welcome back guys, you are watching Rising Coders Era, and in this video we are going to see inverted right angle pattern. Before this video we have seen the right angle pattern. In this video we are going to see inverted right angle pattern. So let's get started guys. At the first line we are having 4 stars, and on the next line we are having 3 stars, then 2 stars, and then we are having 1 star. So how we are going to do? Here my eye is going to start from 1, then we will have the eye as 2 here, and we are having eye as 3 here, then we are having I as 4 here. Okay, so we are going to use here a nested for loop which is going to start from 1 and we are going to reach up to the n, and the n value is going to be 4 because you can just see there is 4 stars and 4 stars, so it's like 4 by 4. So we are going to have the n value as 4. So before moving ahead, if you are new to this channel, please get subscribed guys, and your support is very essential. Share this video with your friends and like this video. Print this outer loop. How we do? We just say for, we just say int I equal to, and here we are going to start it from 1 index, and I should be less than n, and we are going to say I plus plus. Now you will say what is the n? We are going to declare the n value as well. So we will say n is equal to 4. In this case n is equal to 4. Okay, so we have declared the value of n, and here we are going to see that how many stars are printed on the line number 1. So I will just say stars st. If you see on the first line we are getting 4 stars, then we are getting 3, then we are getting 2, then we are getting 1. Now we can print this 4 stars dynamically. So this will be the formula guys, n minus I plus 1. So n minus I is going to be 4 minus 1, which is going to be 3, because you can just see I value is 1 at this place, and 3 plus 1 it is going to be 4. Similarly for this, if you see, I'm just going to put the value, so it will be 4 minus 2, and we are going to say plus 1. So it will be 4 minus 2, 2, and 2 plus 1 you will get 3. So you will get 3 stars on this line. Similarly you will get here, it will be 4 minus 3 plus 1. 4 minus 3 plus 1. So it will be 4 minus 3, which will be 1, and plus 1 you will get 2 stars. Here it will be 4 minus 4 plus 1, that means 0 plus 1 you will get 1 star. So this will be the formula n minus I plus 1. So what we will do, we will just move inside this loop. We will say for integer j is equal to, if we see the stars are going to start from 1, at least there will be 1 star on each row. So we will say j should be less than, or it should be equal to n minus I plus 1. Okay, and we will say j plus plus, and here we will say system. We are going to write here, and here we will print the star inside this. Obviously we need a space, so what we will do, we will just put here space, and here there will be a semicolon, and after this we will move to the next line. So we will say system dot out dot print ln, and this semicolon at the end. If I am going to run, we will get the inverted right angle pattern. If you see I value is 1, and we are not starting from 0 index, so we are going to just say I should be less than equal to. That means it will be running up to the n. So after running this, you will be able to see inverted right angle pattern. Now what if I'm going to make the I value at 0? That means we are going to start from 0. So we will see for that as well. If I'm going to increase this size over here, I'm going to increase this size to, let's make it 10. So it will be printing dynamically for 10 as well. You can just see over here. Now I'm going to change the I value to 0. So I'm just going to copy this. We'll just paste it over here, and here instead of 1 we are going to start from 0. Here it will be 1, here it will be 2, here it will be 3. Okay, and if you see, stars are going to be same, but the formula here can be changed. So for this it will be very easy. Here I'm going to make it from I is equal to 0, and j is also going to be starting from 0, and here there will be changes in this formula, and it will not be equal to, it will be less than n, because we are starting from 0. So it will be reaching up to 3, 0 1 2 3. So here you can just see 0 1 2 3. Okay, and what will happen, if you see here, if I'm going to just say n minus I, that means it will be 4 minus 0, which are 4 stars to be printed. Okay, so here what will happen, n minus I, that means it will be 4 minus 1. So how much? 3. That means we need to print 3 stars on this line. Then what will happen here, n minus I, that means 4 minus 2, which will be 2. That means we need to print how many stars? 2 on this line. You can just see 2 on this line. Then here again n minus I, which will be 4 minus, it will be 3, and you will get just the 1 star on the last line. Okay, on the last line. So what we will say, j should be less than, it should be equal to n minus I. Okay, n minus I. And if we are going to run this for 10, it will be printed. Okay, now here we don't want equal to, we want less than, because we are starting from the 0 index. So if I'm going to run it again for the 10, it will be printed the 10 pattern. We'll make it for 4, and we are going to just run it. So you are able to see it for 4 as well. Now let's dry run it for just the 3. We will have first row number 1. Okay, now here we will have 2 variables. I'm just going to make it at top I, then we'll make j, and we'll just say I equal to j equal to. Okay, at the starting point the I value is 0. That means we are currently on row number 1, and 0 is less than n value. That means it's less than 3. Okay, coming inside this loop, what will happen? We'll say that we will get that j is equal to 0. So I will make it 0. And j is less than n minus I. Now what is the value of n? N is 3. 3 minus the I value is 0. So it will be 3 minus 0. It will be 3. 0 is less than 3. Okay. So what will happen? We are able to print the 1 star over here. 0, from 0 it will be updated to 1. 1 is less than n minus I, and 3 minus 0, which is 3. Okay. So what will happen? This is going to be printed. The j value is updated to 2 right now. If we see 2 is again less than 3, 2 is less than 3. So what will happen? 1 star is going to be printed. Now what will happen? This 2 value is going to update to 3, and 3 is not less than 3. Okay, so this condition is going to get false, and we will come outside this loop, and this I value from 0 is going to update to 1. That means we will move to row number 2 over here. Now moving to row number 2, what is going to happen? The j value is again going to be set to 0. So 0, is it less than n minus I? So it will be 3 minus 1, that means 2. So yes, it's smaller. We will move it to put it. Then again 0 is going to update to 1. Is 1 less than n minus I? N minus I means 3 minus 1, which is 2. 3 minus 1 is 2. And yes, it's smaller. So we will print it here. J is going to update to 2. And if you see, 2 is not less than 2. Okay, this condition is getting false. Again, we will come outside this loop. Your I is going to update to 2, and we will come on row number 3. So we'll come on row number 3. And j value is going to set to 0. So n minus I is going to be 3 minus 2, which is 1. J value is currently 0, which is less than 1. So it will be printing 1 star. Now j is going to update to 1. So here j is going to be 1, and again n minus I is going to be 1. So 1 is not less than 1. So here the loop is going to stop, and we are going to come outside this loop. The I value is going to come to 3. It is going to update to 3. And if you see, 3 is not less than n. And this condition is getting false. So what is going to happen? We'll come outside this loop, and this loop is going to stop. So this is all about the inverted right angle pattern. So until now we have just seen 3 stars pattern. We have just seen different star pattern, right angle triangle. Then we have just seen square pattern. So we are going to see different star patterns, so that we are able to make our logic, and this will help us for future code as well. So this is all about this video, guys. And if you are new to this channel, please get subscribed and share this video with your friends. Thank you guys for watching this video.